So come on in, take a sip, and let's wind down. Today we're doing it with this fantastic Milon. This is the Primitivo Rosado Salento, and it's a 2022, and it is just a beautiful color. I mean, I have to admit. Of course, the wine was at room temperature when I got it home. I walked across the street and got it at the store, and now with the ice and with the cold Sprudelwasser from the fridge, it kind of condensation just taking it completely over there. But this has just got a wonderful floral bouquet, but it's very dry, which is a thing that I really need when I'm trying to quench my thirst after a long day being pent up in a dry, radiated office and walking then outside to what is below 0 centigrade temperatures. It is the cold time of year right now, but it is a beautiful time of year. There's nothing quite like it on the planet. But this I would highly recommend, if you just want something that you can kind of relax with and also refresh at the same time. And I've been liking these iced wines here lately. I think tomorrow we'll go back to a nice red, probably at room temperature or slightly chilled. But for today, at the end of the week, I wanted to wind down with something refreshing. So that's what we've got. Whatever you got, grab it off the shelf, grab it out of the cabinet, grab it out of the closet, wherever you keep it. Pour up a glass, join me. My name is Christopher, and I'm delighted that you're here to solve this grid with me. So let's go ahead and hop on into it here. We've got a Robert Logan grid edited by Will Shorts. So let's see what Friday has in store for us. I mean, why not? So duct out. So duct out. So something out. I don't know. Salacious. Polo participants. GarageBand and iMovie. This is CNN. Okay, we'll just try that. No doubt in my mind. All right. Unclaimed. Opens as a onesie. Okay, so it's going to be too long for unzips, and that CNN there I feel pretty confident with. So I'm going to go with unsnaps. I mean, why not? Got nothing else to go with there. Counterpart to Britain's MI6. I guess that would be CIA. And didn't soft pedal something? I don't know. Ducked out. Maybe snuck out? It's a start. Salacious. Is this a P? Polo participants could very well be ponies. Ponies. So salacious could be spicy. That confirms the P. And I guess these are iOS apps. The GarageBand and iMovie. I used to use iMovie, but then we got a little bit more complicated in that and wound up having to use all kinds of creative stuff around here to make this work. I mean, I got a ton of different apps and computers, but I try to bring the best show forward, right? So that's what we have. And I guess unclaimed would be no ones. No doubt in my mind. Yeah. Feel free to reach out. Maybe hit me up. Immediately need to go start checking on that. Brainstorm out loud, maybe to spitball. Done that a time or two. Even beyond third grade when it wasn't actual spitballs. Walk in the park, maybe. Could be a stroll. And this looks like didn't soft pedal something, has kept it real. Which, it's kind of nice when people do that. Unless you're just really fishing for a compliment. MLB team that was the first to trade a player for himself, and that would be the Mets. Sources of many unwelcome messages online. Oh, for a second I thought we're going with spitballs again, but I see now probably spam bots. Okay. No, we're going to put an S in there. Let's see. Some court statements could be please. And here we go. How does this happen that we just wind up doing this counterclockwise thing? So it's ridiculous. Capital where the won is spent, and I do believe that is Seoul, South Korea. Grand Marnier ingredient avec un cognac, and that would be l'orange. That's where my money's at on this one. Org for Seniors, AARP. And I started getting letters from them, like in my 40s. I don't understand. So just What's a senior? Sriracha and sambal, I guess it would be sauces. So, Ratskeller supply. That's one of those names like, I don't know, just Tom's Cafe or something, Bob's, diner or whatever. I think there's a Ratskeller in every town in Germany, right? And they're all owned by somebody different. They're all unique. But the Ratskeller, yeah, so probably Steins. I mean, we've got one literally 150 meters walk from this flat. So about a football field and a half, and you'd be at the Weidenaltstadt Ratskeller. It's right here. So, description of Robert Burns, and that would be the peasant poet. Private watering hole? That's clever. But I got news, folks. Most privates, most everyone in the military these days drinks from a Camelback. I mean, something like that. I rarely ever see canteens unless somebody's in trouble. Prefix with athlete would be a triathlete, maybe. Rivet could be to engross. Surf would be a peon, maybe. Component of many a trial. God bless us, one and all. Component of many a trial. How about a placebo? I was going back to those pleas from earlier there, and I don't know what I was thinking. Ceases nursing. How about weans? And I gotta tell you, Robert Logan, this is a really nice, clean, challenging grid today. I'm loving it every second so far. Insert in a tall glass, perhaps. No idea. Wait. Be right there. Oh gosh, let's see. They'll show you the way. Group could be maybe a gang, because I want this to be a G. That's my confirmation bias at work there. I think because I want this to be guides is my point. Because that kind of opens up everything else for me. It's like, for example, now I can put in a bird in here, right? And then go to checking as we do, right? So this could be wait a sec. And the court seat can be le bon. And we have maybe a bendy straw. I didn't know this term even existed until just recently. It came up in a grid maybe 6 months ago. A bendy straw? I always called them crazy straws when I was a kid. But be that as it may, bendy it is. Rolling source of entertainment, I think, is a party bus. And you know what? My parents, Shotzi and I, we've been known to rent a party bus because, we're a fun family. How about the pinky swear? Got it. Not quite informally, so maybe kinda, sorta. And let's see. So speculate, maybe to surmise. Let me count these out here. So yeah, gross. I think we're okay. I think pull with force would be to rest. Bare necessity. Oh, what a fabulous double homophonic entendre for making weaker in gamer jargon. Yes, I love this term, nerfing. Oh, I don't know why I like it. Probably because when I was a kid, you could hit each other with a Nerf ball and no one would cry. You just kind of see somebody nerfing somebody, just hitting them over and over with a Nerf. I don't know. It's got a great visual image for me. So I love that word along with boo birds. Those are my two favorites, I think, that I've garnered from the crossword, from the grid itself, Prompts, maybe causes, growing pain. Oh, the angst. Start to work, maybe Monday. They're setting ring stones. Okay. Nile, superlative. Oh, God, yes. The longest river. The way they always used the superlatives, though, when I was a kid, I still don't know if it's the Nile or the Amazon that's the longest, right? I could never tell. Or Mississippi, that's a long one, too. And let's not forget the Rhine, or the here in Germany especially, or here in Europe especially, the I would say it in English, the Danube. So yeah, crazy. Text with 114 suvar in a classic spelling, and that would be the Koran. Yes, that is the way I initially learned how to spell it. 2024 NATO inductee, and that would be Sweden. Welcome, and I'm even going to try to spell your name in honor of your admittance into NATO. Do some light work, maybe lays. Oh, hypothetical starting point, question mark. How about, let's say, okay. I like it. That's good stuff right there. Let's see here. It might change your perspective. Maybe LSD for fun could be on a lark. High chairs. I don't know. What do you think? Stools? I'm going to go with stools. I hear you. I can hear you out there. And I agree with you. Stool sounds good. Approved could be maybe okayed. Sarcastic response to an obvious statement. Who knew? Guilty of saying this very thing a lot. So squirts could be tots. Don't wait up occasion, perhaps. Oh, got a hot date. Don't wake up. I also got it. Surf site, maybe a shore. And we got here, makes fit. Natural rug fibers, I guess could be sisals. So no doubt in my mind could be, yeah, I'm sure, now that we've finally gotten around to checking that one out. Quiet could be a lull, and makes fit could be tailors. I hope I didn't fat finger anything, but assuming I didn't, how did we do, Bob? Okay, Robert Logan, this was a fabulous grid. It was as clean as it could be. There was nothing in here absolutely whatsoever that was inelegant. And if it was even slightly inelegant, I mean, come on, some of the three-letter fill is just really hard to do. But you got around it with some fantastic clue work. I mean, this was just brilliant. But my point being is there wasn't hardly any, in fact, there was none. There was just nothing that just screamed and made me groan, like, oh, we spelled out a C and then a D and then an S. Nothing like that. I didn't have to deal with any ETAs or any of that other mess. It was just so nice to do it. I somehow regret that we didn't have an ATM in here, though, because I would love to see how Robert Logan cleverly, clues up the ATM answer, right? I think that'd be fantastic. I mean, I've loved almost every one of them we've seen lately. I think Breadbox and Place to Take Notes are my two favorites thus far, but this was an excellent grid. So very well done. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Oh, wow. I hope Saturday can match this energy and this cleanliness. It was beautiful, and it was a challenging Friday, and I like that. So with that said, congratulations on a fantastic grid, young man, and I'm going to go ahead and out with the old and in with the new. I want to thank everybody for liking, subscribing. I love the comments. Thank you for the onslaught of emails lately with TV and movie recommendations. I'd appreciate that. Tomorrow night I'm watching Seven Samurai, going back to 1956. I cannot wait to see that. And Andy Wong got me going on that, so I can't wait to see it. Some of you owe me an officer and a gentleman to let me know what you think of it. But on the whole, it was just fantastic. I just really enjoyed this entire week. I've enjoyed this entire year and 4 months or whatever long it's been. It's just been a wonderful journey to hang out here with you guys, and so thank you all so very much for solving with me on a regular basis. Until we see you tomorrow for the Mini, the Grid, and the Guardian. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. Be good to yourselves. Be great to your friends and neighbors, but be especially kind to the person behind you on the line. Be well out there. Take care.